encoreTVB 網站現已開通，歡迎用電腦登入 encoreTVB.com 觀賞。
由 Chris Evans、Anthony Mackie、Sebastian Stan 主演嘅超級英雄電影即將上映。呢日佢哋就聯同導演 Joe Russo 一齊去到北京為新戲造勢。記者會上，佢哋就獲得電影公司送上屬於佢哋角色嘅面譜，氹得佢哋不知幾咁開心。今次電影嚟到第3集，講述一班超級英雄起來兇，美國隊長大戰 Iron Man。雖然兩大陣營勢均力敵，但表面上睇上去 Iron Man 嗰邊個個都識飛天，贏面似乎大啲喎。
You see it at the beginning of the movie because Cap talks about when he talks to me and he talks to a Scarlet Witch, you know, he says just like we rehearsed. So there's certain things as a group that we've worked upon to make our powers work well together. So when we get to the airport scene, you see that they have more flyers than we have. So we utilize our powers. Scarlet Witch can now fly. With her powers, she's harnessed her powers to the point where she can use them in ways she wasn't able to in Avengers. And with that, we just throw Cap around and let him go crazy all through the sky. So technically he can fly too, just in a very handsome way.
其實兩邊都雲集咗咁多位高手，如果真係可以喺敵對陣營挖一個過嚟幫手，唔知佢哋會揀邊個呢？
Yeah, I don't like Black Panther at all. I really don't. You know, I can't. His whole mask and the whole thing is really aggressive. I think he also needs to relax. But you know, I gained a friend this time around over here. So
I think you got to take Vision just based on ability alone.
No. Don't listen to Cap.
You don't want Vision?
Black Widow. We take Black Widow. He can hang out with Vision. He'll take Black Widow.
電影話就話係隊長系列第3集，但演出陣容簡直就媲美復仇者聯盟。一部電影要容納咁多位超級英雄，導演都話要取得平衡，一啲都唔容易㗎。
It wasn't easy. I mean, there are a lot of characters. It's a very crowded movie, but crowded in a great way. There are a lot of great interactions between the characters, and we very early on. We knew that we wanted to add some new characters to the mix so that the movie didn't become too binary, that it wasn't just two sides opposing each other. So we brought Black Panther into the movie because he's a free radical. He can change things. He's interested in what they're interested in, but not for the same reasons. Spider-Man and Ant-Man are in the movie, so they can be much lighter and more humorous, which varies up the tone. So it was a very complicated job to balance all of the characters, but we felt a very necessary one.
而咁多位新加入嘅角色當中 ，Chris Evans 就覺得 Spider-Man 嘅加入最有畫龍點睛嘅作用，令成部戲嘅感覺都唔同晒。
In my opinion, the introduction of Spider-Man in this film is the most exciting part of the movie, and that's saying something. This movie is riddled with exciting moments, but it's such a unique incarnation of the character. It's the most youthful incarnation of Spider-Man. He's actually a teenager. Tom Holland plays a very open, optimistic, eager, excited, youthful character as opposed to maybe brooding incarnations. No disrespect to Maguire or Garfield, brilliant actors, but Tom really embodies this kind of childlike innocence that I think Spider-Man should have. And I think being able to fight him in that airport sequence was really one of the highlights of my experience in the movies because it's a character that you didn't think could make the cross. You know, there's a lot of studio entanglement trying to get property over to the Marvel world. So just to be able to kind of combat your fists being bound by webs and having an interaction with Spider-Man, seeing the Spider-Man costume on set, it was exciting.